Day one, cycling to Australia. So we arrived in Dover last night and headed to the port first thing this morning. The sun was out and I could see the boat. The nerves are literally kicking in there. We made our way over to the check-in and it was pretty straightforward. It was a bit weird driving behind the cars, but we managed to get through okay. So with the bikes on the boat, we headed over to France. As we were collecting our bikes, we met this guy called Ezra, who's from Manchester, and he was cycling all the way to Switzerland. Once we were escorted out the docks, we made our way to Calais. So we made it to Calais, and whoever left their sun hat in the pub in Dover, thank you very much, I really appreciate this. I'll give it back to you when I'm back. But yeah, we've just stopped here. We're gonna go and have some food and carry on. Of course, I was in France and I got a pastry, had a banana, and then we hit the road. So we got on the road. We weren't heading to any specific area. We just put a pinpoint on the map towards Lille or Lily, where we were heading, and just followed the sat nav. We ended up at this cool spot called Grave Lines, I think it was, where we sat by the river. It was really nice actually. Seen loads of fish swimming around, and we sat on the bench and again had some more food because I like to eat, and then headed back out on the road again. So honestly, for about, well, it feels like a full day, but for ages we've literally just been cycling the same road, and it just goes on and on and on. Farming fields and it's like 30 degrees as well, so we have to keep stopping at the shade because it's so hot. So yeah, getting a bit lethargic, but we keep moving. So after cycling for a good few hours, we ended up seeing this sign, which was a 600-metre climb, which weren't too good, but at the top of it we come across some abandoned buildings, so we went and explored that, which was pretty cool, and then headed to find a spot for the night. So after cycling around for probably about 2 hours trying to find a spot, we managed to find one, cooked up some noodles and set up the tent, and then chilled for the evening. We were getting some pretty funny looks by farmers as they were driving past. Pretty random spot, but it'll do.
I'm sorry, the fact he's literally British as well and he's cycling all the way to Australia is so impressive. The guy from doing England to Switzerland, yeah, it's far, but still it's a bit like, oh, okay, cool, you're cycling to a different country, like it's not too far. It is far, but like not too far. Whereas this guy is literally going from the UK to Australia. The jet lag is going to be insane, like literally insane. He's going to be sunburned, cold in every part of his body. I don't know how he's going to do it like safely. Which way is he going to go? Fair enough. I hope he gets an award for this because this is insane. Think about how big his calf muscles are going to be. He's going to be so tired the next day. I'm presuming they are pit stopping to get some rest, but Jesus. I can just imagine the pain and the bum pain. Like when we went to Centre Parks, we rode a bike. To be fair, he might be a bit of a bike man himself. He might cycle quite a lot back in the UK, but Jesus, when I went on a bike a couple of months ago, I really felt like faced the consequences. My legs hurt, my bum hurt, my back hurt. God, he's gonna be in so much pain. I hope he's got some muscle rub with him.
Day 16, cycling to Australia. Me and Harry have just been chilling and all of a sudden a storm's come in. Look at this. We actually couldn't believe how quick this come on. 1 minute we were sat there, the next everything was getting blown about. Then we heard a tree snap out and come over, so me and Harry knew it was time to go. Luckily we managed to find shelter not too far from us in a sports centre, where we managed to get a few hours sleep. The next morning we woke up early and left and went and got some food. We then hit the road back on the Belgian border, heading for Switzerland. The sun was shining, there was no storm in sight, and we were feeling good. We finally crossed the last bridge into Switzerland and started our journey all the way down to Zurich. Straight away we were climbing hills, but luckily there was a water fountain at the top to cool down. So what turned out to be a very long night last night. Today was actually not too bad. We're headed into Zurich, so we've got about 30 miles to go, and we've got a host for tonight. So we're going to have a proper bed, a shower, recharge, because I think Harry's feeling a little bit rough now. I feel loads better, a little bit bunged up, but I think Harry's got the brunt of it now. So we're going to get to Zurich hopefully for around 1-2 o'clock, have a look around, go to the lake, and then tonight have a chilled one at the host's place, ready to tackle tomorrow. We were passing through many Swiss villages and everything just felt so relaxed. It reminded me a little bit of being back home. The only difference is that we got more rain than sun.
Also, if they're like travelling to different countries, I don't know like what other countries are, but obviously now we've left Brexit, you have to like get like some sort of visa or pay some entries or something. And I know Australia's really strict upon arrival. So I'm so curious to know how it's gonna go.
Day 23, cycling to Australia. So I didn't end up going for a swim, but I did wake up to these incredible views. So it's 8:30 in the morning, it's absolutely boiling already. We haven't got a lot of miles to do today. There's 17 I think altogether, there's a few uphill, so it is going to be tough. But we're going to treat ourselves to spend the day around the lake, just relax, take it all in, and enjoy a kind of day off. First things first, I had my coffee and my pastries, and then we left Lake Lugano, and the morning was beautiful. We passed some really nice buildings on the way, and the roads were pretty empty. It was actually really nice. I was actually quite sad that we were leaving the Alps. It was probably the highlight of my trip so far. We headed into this town called Chiasso, where we found a McDonald's, and we were able to charge our batteries this time. With that sorted, a few miles later, we ended up in Italy. It was one of the weirdest borders I think I've ever been through, and the roads were absolutely terrible. But we made it. We're in Italy. It was nice knowing that we haven't cycled very far and we're at our destination, Lake Como. This place was absolutely beautiful. It really had an Italian feel to it. We got to the lake where we were going to chill for a while, and we could see the planes taking off the water, big expensive boats cruising around, making me realise how poor I am still, and everyone just relaxing. It was a really nice environment. So I parked my stripped off and was just catching the rays. Day 30, cycling to Australia. I couldn't resist. I woke up nice and early and had a stroll across the beach. Said my last goodbyes to Wilson and left camp. We cycled back down the world's most annoying road, and I just missed this huge snake. It's a shame I didn't get it on film. We headed into town to get some breakfast.
I don't know what this is, but it's new. It's shaped like a giant clam, but I like it.
So the plan of action is, over the next 2 days, we're going to spend it here in Mestre. Tomorrow we're going to spend a day in Venice, and in the meantime we're going to get Harry sorted for Thursday. The reason being, Harry's really struggling with his mental health at the minute, which is making him not enjoy it as much as he thought he would be. This is all what he said to me. We've had a conversation and he's happy for me to talk about it. He's right here as well. So it's nothing that he hasn't told me already. But yeah, that's the plan. We're going to spend a couple of nights here, chill, get him sorted, get him on the plane, and then we'll go from there. So unfortunately, after Thursday, it's just going to be me on my own. Harry's going to go back home and sort himself out.
I love that. I love how he's just like got a tent, no hotel, no Airbnb, literally tenting his way through the world. That is incredible. I wonder how long it takes. So he's 35 days in, not even in Australia yet. Not even Google will tell me how long it will take, but oh my god, surely that will take him 6 months. Do you know what? Fair enough. I honestly can't even think about it. I really can't. How long to cycle to Australia from UK? 16 months it will take. So 10 more months than I originally said. That is insane. Fair play to them. You know what? If you've got the time, do it.
Thanks for watching StoryTrender. Don't forget to like and follow.